for every season, showing me they the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back, so she won't think I need it. I gave my Rolls Royce some wings. Jury so cold I could freeze. Hey, first time I called Elliot, gonna tell me to spend $250. Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made $25 million, I said Now all of these me better, Shorty say she like me, cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game, like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy wanna Pluto ride it, it's way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine Chanel if need be. You really actors, you should've been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you really TD. It's your one and young Weezy, man, these two.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So the Nuggets win the tip. Now here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Brent, hard to believe that back in 2017, Giannis was winning Most Improved Player.
It's been unbelievable growth, and it seems so long ago that Giannis came into this league, but we've been inundated with Antetokounmpo highlights in the biggest moment that the league has to offer, winning an MVP in the league, a Finals MVP, and there's no question that Giannis has grown into one of the best that has ever played for the Milwaukee Bucks, and maybe one of the best ever. And the defense has to be aware that Jokic is still capable from the mid-range. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Porter. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Nobody near Allen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. That shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. And here's Jokic. Over Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
Aaron Gordon.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And if he's that close, Giannis is going to say good night. He's going to cash that in.
Porter in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Milwaukee ball. in the game for your Nuggets.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Whose ball? Nuggets ball.
And Denver has possession. Now Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And here's Denver. 3-point lead. Lopez with the steal. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And another miss by Denver. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. He gets that one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Well, when he was a skinny kid, defenders would always try to get physical with Giannis. That changed pretty quick. Doesn't work so well anymore.
Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jamal Murray with the
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
That's his second personal.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, the more Giannis works on these kind of shots, and trust me, he is, the better he'll become.
And from second rounder to MVP Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his condition. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Nuggets foul.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:44 left here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Giannis.
When you get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
2 shots.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. I mean, they use penetration, they shoot the three, whatever it takes to beat a good defense.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
In for the Bucks.
Here's Gordon.
Joe Ingles.
He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lays it up off the glass. And Brent, what would you say is the secret to the Bucks' deep offensive arsenal?
Well, it's a variety of talents that they have on the floor. It's just a combination of guys who want to move the ball, want to move their bodies, and then get the ball to Giannis. He get out of the way.
Here is Carter, following the score by Aaron Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
Pass to Gordon. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
15 fouls.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Left side, Gordon. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Ingles. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Aaron Gordon.
For Denver, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw.
And so it's Milwaukee.
10. The Bucks. 21. Fans, please give a big...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Crowder with the steal. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Jackson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Milwaukee shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success. And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. No good on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team
We're
foul.
closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
From deep three-point range, back to Crowder. Carter on the wing. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. And that'll be his third foul so far.
His third personal foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Right side, Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan with the block.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Brown, good.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Second team foul.
Back to Jokic. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable. And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Back to Allen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change in scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
And here's Jokic. 8 points for him. Good D by Giannis.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Now, sometimes as an analyst, you love to talk about strategies to slow down a guy who's got it going. With Giannis, I don't really have anything.
And that one is good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Murray, no good. Bucks leading by 7. Down low. Here's Giannis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've repeatedly closed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jokic, is he? I think he's showing some emotion, Kevin.
Pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. They grab their own miss. Back to Lopez. Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 on the clock. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Gordon. Murray right side. And it's Murray with the jam.
And a statement from Jamal, when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Counts the basket. Giannis has got 18 points.
really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And to Kumbo. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
The Nuggets trailed by 5.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And he comes up with the deuce.
I don't know if you knock Jokic off balance so much. You're just hoping that he misses something like that.
Kicks it out to Allen. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee.
32.
He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Jokic with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. That ties the game. Aldwell Post got the first bucket of the third here for Denver.
Just don't see it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this one.
He's been such a great complementary guard. Just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a three-point threat. He certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent. How does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I could tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you. You got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
Here's Holiday, and it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Pass to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Antetokounmpo.
Porter bringing the D now. Some block shots, some turnovers he's creating, and he's coming up with stops.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Second personal foul.
And clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Middleton for 3. Good on the triple.
3.
Middleton's got 5 now.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
Back to Brown. Another shot. And another shot. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. 8 points for him.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
They
they didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good off the front iron. Denver leading by 4. Brown drives in. And Brown throws it down hard.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion. And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The Bucks have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
2 shots.
And Brent, how about what Chris Middleton has brought to this team?
Well, no question, a huge piece to that championship puzzle for Milwaukee. One of the best years that he has ever put together, which says something based on the numbers that he has put up throughout his illustrious career. And such a memorable season for this entire group. And Chris Middleton stood out in some of the biggest moments.
Team is in the
and not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Brent, when we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things that you could say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer until his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch 5 and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. What an amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez.
On the wing, Ingles. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
At the line for the Bucks.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
And another miss by Denver.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Back to Connaughton. Pass to Ingles. Launches a 3. And no good.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So Green will go to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Braun. And that one hits back iron. Bucks trail by 7. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Inside. Bucks passing it around. Portis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. There's Brown with the 3. That shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Ingles. It's hauled in by Brown. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
His 3rd personal foul.
Reggie Jackson showing his physicality from the point guard position.
For Denver, they have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd. To the middle. Pass to Connaughton. Right side, Portis. The rebound by Jeff Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 6-point game. Now here's Bryant. Brown outside. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Ingles with the ball. That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bucks trail by 6. Out to Carter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ingles. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Caldwell Pope.
I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Now Crowder. Now Ingles. Left side Portis. Over Porter. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. A 3-ball. That one's not going to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And the Bucks with some changes. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball. Play within the offense and get good open shots. Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hey, Frank, you look at the Bucks' recent success. Great coaching has got to be a big part of it.
Yeah, and if you ask Coach Bud, the great Giannis Antetokounmpo is something that's a big part of it, too. So expected to win. This team is hungry to get back and compete at the highest level. Coach gets overlooked at times, but Coach Budenholzer has done a great job with this Milwaukee Bucks team.
Poked away. To Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
And another miss by Denver. Bucks trail by 8. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
No good on the free throw.
Shooting from Milwaukee.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Good on the second free throw.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis, poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Porter, no luck.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And the first one drops.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Grayson Allen.
And Allen drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Murray. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Giannis. And he commits the intentional foul. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando. And not doing anything to erase his reputation as a shaky free throw shooter. This game is really only making it worse.
It's Allen on the wing. To the inside. And to Kumbo. Drops in the layup for 2.
Grayson Allen.
22 points for Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to Middleton. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
So many teams out there are trying to find their next Chris Middleton. This is a guy that works hard, always ready to drop a shot, will play defense, such a switchblade at that wing position. And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these. He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Allen. Middleton right side. Over in the corner, on to Kumbo. Shot clock at 3. Good defense by Jokic.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Middleton outside to take the lead. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Allen surveying the D. Holiday has it in the corner. No good there.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And it's Gordon missing. It's Allen on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Grayson Allen.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. It falls.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Porter inside. The shot, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his fifth personal foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And all eyes now on Holiday. He just has to rely on his talents, on his routine, step to the line and get it done.
Wide open look here for Murray. And another miss by Denver. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his third personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You're different against dancers. Let's make some noise.
27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've led. By as many as 11 points. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for 2.
You can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Here's Giannis. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 30 points.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him. Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
And so the Bucks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Hey, look, they're like ain't no way he back. I'm back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than targets, teeth wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Yeah. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep, forget counting sheep, I wanna count this cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. Fact. If I say it, you best to believe it. Couldn't nobody beat this. Work putting food on the table, but I don't serve no customer pizza. Nerve hit us up for a feature. Yep, you know what it is. Pick up the pen and the pad, put tweet on the map for rapping. Now we up in this. I'd rather be up on my than be. Had enough of all the time, now I see the bigger picture. I can't be bitter and bicker though. Got a plan way bigger than that, cause we never really was rich, bro. We had to spend every dollar we had. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. Thought it wasn't all that. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Do that. Sharper than targets, teeth wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep, forget counting sheep, I wanna count this cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. Facts.
Alright, I'm done with you. Take what I want, not gonna stop for no one, not one. Get lost if you try and drag me down. Yeah, brother, look at me now. GM in the ECB now. We in B&E now. Looking for the come and see now. On the ball, looking for a rebound. I'm back with a little bit more than I had before. One spit on the mic and they ask for more. Me and JK lit, but we keep it raw. Like a baker. I was never one to listen to a hater, but you can bet when the pay come, I'ma split that with my day ones. No doubt, no fake ones. JK runner up till the day's done. You bet. I run with a team of vets. Cook the beat with a steam and veg. Gotta make sure the whole team fed. No sleep for the week, gotta rest. You know what they said?
They're like ain't no way he back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than targets, teeth when I ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep, forget counting sheep, I wanna count these cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. Facts.
I used to think about immature things. You know, like, do you love me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
In the house.
Get money. New money.
This is what they've been waiting on.
Hey.
Rich boy, all them haters want it. Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac.
Throw some D's on that.
Just bought a Cadillac.
Throw some D's on that.
Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy, all them haters want it. Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac.
Throw some D's on that.
Just bought a Cadillac.
Throw some D's on that.
Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy.